Hi, it's John at XERO. Today I'm just going to do a very short video on showing you how to recode items that you've perhaps posted to the wrong place or you haven't entered in correctly, and perhaps there's a batch of them. So rather than having to go and correct each item individually, you can probably go and do a batch correction. So again, saving time. XERO is fantastic for saving time, so yet another place where you can save some time if you do make a mistake. So if we go into the software, so I can show you where to do this. So we would flick into XERO, and then along your tabs, so we're in our dashboard. If we go to accounting, and then we can go down here to find and recode. So when we click into there, we've got a find and recode tab here, so we can click on that, and then we can add a condition. So say we're looking for a specific date, we know something's gone through on the wrong date. We could go in there and we could say dates between, so let's just put the 23rd of March 19, go and search for items, so it brings up all our items. So there you go. So you could, in theory, go and change all those. So we could click on that, recode, so recode source transactions, recode with a manual journal. So let's click on the top one. So we're saying the account we don't want to recode, so I mean we could recode that, so you could go in and change the account specifically, which I'll show you shortly, or we could go in and change the tax rate. You know, if say we put something in the wrong tax rate. So let's be a little bit more specific. So if we come out of there, come out of that, go back in accounting, and then find and recode, and then we could go and find and recode, and then any condition. So we add a condition. Let's talk about say a contact, for instance. And then we'll put in test 4, which is one of our customers within the system. Search. So it's brought up all our test 4 transactions. Now in here, we've got, if we can imagine, everything within this contact should be posted with 20% VAT on it. So we go down the list and we can suddenly see there's invoices that have gone through where we've accidentally posted no VAT to it. So long-winded to go into each of those individually, go and find them and try and correct them all in one go. So what we could do is find them within this screen, tick the ones that we want to amend. So there's a credit note there as well. So we're clicking down all the ones which have got no VAT incorrectly entered. Okay, and then we could recode. Now we're saying, what do we want to recode? Do we want to recode the account? So let's have a look. Let's just check before we do it. So there you go. There's 2 things been entered incorrectly there. So rather than going to sales and to 20% VAT, what somebody's done, they posted to other revenue with no VAT. So like I say, we've gone in, we've found them, and rather than having to do a manual adjustment for each one individually, we'll go into recode, and then we're saying what account do we want to. So we could change the contact as well. So it may be that they should have gone to test 2. So we could, in theory, change that to test 2. Okay, so let's pretend that they've actually been posted to the wrong contact as well. Then we're saying it shouldn't have gone to other revenue. It should have gone to sales, and then we're saying it shouldn't have gone to no VAT, it should be 20% on income. So we review that, confirm, okay, and then that's what's been completed. So we've now got everything going through to the contact test 2, so the customer test 2, it's still going through as an invoice on the 23rd of March, and we've coded it to sales 20% VAT to test 2 rather than test 4, no VAT to other income. So if we go back to our business sales overview, we could go in, see all, we could do a search for test 2, and we could say transaction date the 23rd of March, search. So there they are now, they've been posted to the system. I'll click in one of them and you can see there now is 20% VAT. They're going to test 2 and they've got VAT on them. So, and they're being posted to sales. So if we click here, edit, the account they're being posted to is 200 sales rather than other revenue. So that is a really quick way of being able to amend some transactions if you know they've been done incorrectly as a block. So hopefully that's been useful. You know, that's another time-saving aspect of the XERO software, and really useful if you do make a mistake and you suddenly have a lot of transactions that you need to amend. You can just do them in one hit, one go, and you haven't got to keep going into each individual transaction to keep amending them. So hopefully that's been useful. Like I say, we're adding more videos to our YouTube channel as we go along, so feel free to subscribe, and hopefully they're useful. Okay, thanks very much. Thank you, bye.